Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K. Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about it. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. Smith checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
On the floor for Miami, Kyle Anderson is out there with Zizic. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Nurkic a screen on Hero. Mann passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Bridges misses.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Smith outside. Williams sets a screen for Smith. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Bridges with the steal. And here they come. Here's Mann. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Ball's knocked loose, and so Miami again turning it over. .146 left to play here in the first. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Now running up the court, Robinson pushing. Wow, hammering it in!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Mann. Here's Bridges. Yep, it counts. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
To the middle. Here's Zizic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Williams. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Smith kicks to Williams. Here's Bridges. And he converts the layup. Bridges has got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Zizic. Defended by Bridges. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Smith finds Mann. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3. And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
They've got Smith. Trey Mann is out there with ball. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Williams at the power forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Smith with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Here's a look at some stats for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jovic passes to Zizic. Yep, that one goes. Zizic has got 12 in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, man. Guarded by Robinson. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Miami trailing. Here's Zizic. 12 points for him.
Who's got ball?
And Ball comes to help. Robinson on the wing. It's good from long range. He has 6. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. And Love has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ball, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Nurkic, a screen on Robinson. The drive by Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Smith.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call him Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait.
And how about the incredible timing?
Timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Mann. He had 15 points last outing. And here's Miller outside. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Kogi for 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run.
Basket counts. Zizic has got 16 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Taken away. Into the lane, and he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Lets it go from deep. And Ware pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime, you know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Pass to Bridges. 36 seconds left in the first half. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's his first foul. .26 seconds left here in the second. Here's Zizic. 18 points for him. Williams with the steal.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
To the paint. Bridges inside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a...
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are... And that about wraps it up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Zizic.
And it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. Heat also with the sub. Zizic has checked in. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Oh, high effort play by Harrow, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Mitchell against Ball. To the inside. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Here's Zizic. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williams, a screen on Adebayo. For 3, Bridges gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
I got him.
Here's Zizic, and he gets the bucket. Zizic has got 24 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Oh, that slipped out of my hand.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Man. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Ball kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Miller, no luck. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Outside, Ball. Down low. Shot to stop the run. It's blocked. Here's Zizic, defended by Bridges. 1:39 left to play in the third. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Shot's good by Hero.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Charlotte calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Brandon Miller. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Man finds Smith. 1:16 left in the third. The layup off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 11 points.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
It's tipped. And it's Rozier missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, Man. Rozier defending. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Bridges outside.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. Burks, he's checked in for Rozier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Zizic passes to Anderson. Back to Zizic with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Miami ahead, just dominating this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Heat shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Smith feeling it out a bit, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Ball. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Nurkic setting the pick for Smith. From 12 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Burks the pass to Robinson. Here's Zizic. Covered by Smith. No good from Zizic. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Ball. Nurkic with it. From past the arc. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Nurkic. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Smith. Burks pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Smith the pass to Mann. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Zizic, covered by Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Burks against Ball. Fires from deep. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Zizic kicks to Burks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there. Mann with it. Robinson on him. Mann can't hit. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Miami Heat. Here's Zizic. And that one is hammered home.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Outside, Ball. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Inside, here's Zizic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Zizic has got 48.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nurkic can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Williams against Anderson. Left side, Williams over Anderson. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, man. Pass the ball. Back to man. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Miami shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Free throw good, Zizic. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Now the Heat with it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Williams kicks the ball. Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Miller, no luck.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Zizic passes to Jaquez, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Miller. For 3, Okogie. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Burks against Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Okogie. Love grabs the board.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Zizic kicks to Burks. Here's Zizic. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Okogie. Count it.
Oh, that is the kind of tough bucket they want to get from Josh Okogie. He just shakes off the contact and finishes strong.
Burks the pass to Love. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Anderson wide open, and the Heat another three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Zizic. Nice move. He lays it in. Zizic has got 59 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Bridges passes to Okogie. Off target from outside.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case.
And good, he hits it again.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller, that's for two. And the Hornets miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Burks the pass to Zizic.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Back to Burks. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.